Hi friends, I hope you're having a lovely... Oh wait, I shouldn't start the video again. That wouldn't make any sense, would it? Hi friends, I hope you're having a lovely day today. I just got back from the beach, and when I was there, I went on a photo walk and I filmed it, and if you haven't seen it yet, check it out. Good times. I got punched by a woman, if that's any motivation to go watch the video. Today we're going to edit one of the photos that I captured there, and it's going to be an exciting time. And I got my iced coffee, and I'm a ginger. All right, let's jump in. Okay, we're here in Lightroom. This is the first portrait that I captured when I was at the beach, and I am really happy with it. I think that the guy had a really interesting look. Ooh, hello. Oh, look at that. Ooh. He really got infatuated with something on the ground. Yeah, I liked his look. Very interesting. I love anybody who's like, I'm gonna walk out the house with a sailor captain hat. That's awesome to me. So today I'm going to do something just a little bit different. I'm going to create a bit of a warm cinematic look. This is going to be a bit of a challenge because for whatever reason, for me, warm cinematic looks have always been the hardest look to create. But I'm going to do my best. It was a warm day, and I think it would work well. First of all, as you can see, it looks like nuclear winter. It's completely blown out, and this is a perfect opportunity for me to show you why shooting raw is very, very, very important and very useful when you need it, and all the time in general. Ready? Exposure, and I brought it back. Couldn't do that with a JPEG. Not like that. So, okay, so let's just start. I'm gonna I played around with it a little. Gonna chameleon. I played with it a little bit earlier to see if I could kind of pull off the look I'm after. And I made some good progress. But I'm just gonna kind of journey down that path a little bit now, and I did that just so that I could at least have a little bit of a framework and some points that I could kind of tell you guys as I go. So anyway, drop the exposure, very nice. I am not going to do anything with my white balance on this photo. Leave it the way it is. I'm going to make this entirely without using the white balance because okay. Let's get some contrast in here first. We're gonna pump up the contrast, pump up the contrast. Pull this down. So I'm just creating a nice little S curve here. I'm pulling this up just the tiniest bit. In the blacks, not as much as I usually do. Normally I'm fading quite a bit. I'm going, up here-ish. Oh boy, something like that, But for this look, I want it to be a much more subtle. So I'm going to crush these highlights just a tad. Very nice. Okay. Punch this up just a little bit. That's fine like that. Okay, and then we're going to drop saturation down a little bit to 31. I like that number. And then we're going to pull the exposure down just a little bit. And then I'm going to scroll down. I'm going to turn on some grain here, get some grain going. Oh, and some profile corrections. Get a little bit of that 50 millimeter vignette going on there. Very nice. Okay, so one of the huge things about a good cinematic type of look is to make sure the shadows really pronounce themselves. Make sure they're quite dark, and make sure everything that the whites aren't too crazy white. And like I'll do that a little bit with my filmic looks because it kind of, it helps the effect. But with the cinematic look, I like for everything to kind of feel very neutral and pretty. Let's see here. Okay, and then I'm going to go down here. And then we're going to do some more work in the curves. And then we're also going to do some work in split toning today. I'm going to bring the split toning over here. Turn this up right here. We'll pull that up a little bit. I'm going to pull this all the way over as to make the highlights pronounce themselves more, right? So less, more. Shadows pronounce more there. Highlights more there. So we're going to do that. Now, the big key for me for a good warm look that is a huge thing that I learned recently and is extremely useful is I learned that the best thing you can do is contrast it with the warm highlights, or the warm tones overall, with a good cool shadow. So that contrast seems to help it out. Right now, it's a little overbearing. It's a little, oh, you know what, I am gonna bring in the white balance. Perfect. And we're done. Christina, what do you think about that look?
That looks so bad.
All right, great. Let's see. Okay. Oop. Okay. I'll back that up. That was ridiculous, James. Ugh, your subscribers are gone. Okay. So I'm gonna bring. So let's get the shadows. Bring up some coolness here. Very nice. A little too much. Something like that. Okay. So now it feels this little yellow right now. So I'm going to go into the green curve up in the highlights. I'm going to pull that down just a tad. Right about there. I like that. Very good. And then I'm going to pull this down a little bit. So I'm yellowing up the midtones. I'm making the midtones feel a little more yellow. Really creates, or the split toning can have a bit of a harsh kind of vibe to it. Sometimes I think that specifically in the blue channel, for whatever reason, when you pull down in the midtones and make the whole image feel a little bit more yellow, it's very subtle. It's very nice. I'm also going to pull down just a tad on the highlights. But you see, like before, with my other looks, sometimes it's a little bit more than 10%. So I'm really doing some damage. But here I'm really being very specific about my look because I want it to feel very well balanced and very smooth. Let's see here. Okay, I'm liking that. I want a little more blue here. I wonder if we can bring this way, maybe? I think we can bring the blue up. Bring the blue up right there. Maybe that's too much. Let's see. Okay. That's okay right there. Probably exactly where we had it, okay. Then now we're gonna play with the luminance and the saturation of the individual colors just a bit. I'm gonna bring the orange up just a tad, bring up the yellow just a tad, and his face. So pop out his face a little bit more. I want it to show itself. I want his face to be too dark. I'm gonna back up a little bit. Also, oh, you know what? Am I editing the right photo? Okay. I got scared. I was editing the wrong photo. Let's start this thing over. Yeah, I think, hold on, let me double check. Okay, yeah, okay, we're good. We're good. I was thinking about cropping, and then I was like, oh crap, I'm editing the wrong photo. I was thinking about cropping at 16:9 because no cinematic look is good without a good 16:9 crop. Or wider. We just friggin' oh my gosh, we can just, no, what was that? Okay, well, no, we're gonna, you're ruining the joke, Lightroom, come on. But, oh my gosh, it's locking. Oh, I can hit there's a giant lock that I could click. Okay, is it right there? Yeah, about right there. See, I really like that anamorphic look. Oh, we are definitely done now. Oh my gosh, this can't be stopped. This is going to change the world. So anyway, what I was trying to say was the crop makes everything feel a bit too tight. So I'm not going to crop it. All right, we're going to put that back. Get rid of all that mess. This is horrible crap. Okay, so let's see. I'm going to bring down this a little bit. I want a skin tone to feel very, very smooth. Very lovely and smooth. And then I'm going to tone back some of this purpliness going on in the background. I don't want that to be so aggressive. And then bring it up. What does that do? Nothing almost. Okay. Bring that down. Lipstick. Oh, it looks like it got punched. Let's see. I like it where it is. So we're beginning to get, I think, a bit of a smooth kind of look here. I think the shadows are very dark, like I want them. Like they're very punchy and dark. and it's not, nothing feels too washy or bright or anything like that. I'm gonna bring up the contrast just a tad, just a smidgen. And then let's see. This is all 10% from this point. I'm just really trying to feel it out. Let my heart guide the way. Love can build a bridge, you know. I like his face to be a little brighter there. That's good. That's good. Oh yeah, Bob Ross. Oh yeah, we're just gonna paint a tree there. We're just gonna make a nice little, make a nice little tree there. Oh yeah, this is good. I'm getting a little bit outrageous today, guys. We have a tree. It's perfect. Oops. Okay. All right, I feel good about this. Feeling good. This is where it gets difficult because I'm trying to figure out where I want to go from this point. Nice punchy look. Would I like this in a movie? Okay, I'm going to bring up the blacks a little bit. I think that's helpful. I'm going to bring up the blacks. I like that. Okay, and then we're going to see the exposure. See, what's interesting is once I bring the exposure too high, it just completely kills the effect, right? It's just too much, too weird, kind of slide film, instant film, kind of maybe, sort of, I don't know. But it just doesn't feel quite right. There's this nice little spot. Nice little happy spot. Happy spot. Okay. And then I'm feeling pretty good about this. I like how the highlights have pinkened themselves up a little bit. That was a goal for mine. But also it's nicely balanced with the yellow. But I'm not doing too much with either one, right? I'm not going too far with either one. Oh boy. What can we do? I wonder what would happen if we brought up the shadows and the blueness. See, that's too much. That's too much already. Too much. Give it a nice... that feels pretty good. Nice balance. That's what we're going after here. Maybe go that way a little more. I like the balance of the balance. I like the balance of the balance. The balance of the balance is pretty well balanced, I'd say. Oh, I like that. Okay, that feels right. That feels right to me. Yeah, back up. All right, let's see. What's wrong with this? That, maybe? No. Darker. I think darker is actually kind of working for it. Bring up that just a tad, or do I want that to be a little more punchy? So you see how much longer I'm taking on this look compared to other videos. It's a lot of, for me it's always been a lot of guesswork and just really trying to see if I can make it work, but sometimes I'll sit down and like, oh, this is horrible, what am I doing? Oh, clarity. I did some clarity before, that kind of worked out. That's kind of nice, right? A little bit of clarity. 16 on the clarity. So we'll A-B that, right? Boom, boom. So that clarity seems to give it a nice, very, clear clarity look, if you will. No, it punches it up just a little bit in just the right way. Just the right way. Makes my heart glad. Okay. See, that's a little too dark. I'm liking that. Back up a little bit. Okay, and then we're gonna bring that up. Oh boy. This is intensive today, guys. The tones are right where they kind of need to be in terms of the colors, I think, but it's just getting it to have that smooth goodness that I want is the hardest part. I think that's it. I think we just did it. Okay, this is good. I feel good about this. What do you guys think? I like it. Warm cinematic type feel. The good thing about, editing a photo to look cinematic is with video, you have to get every frame to look right with that look on it. If that makes sense. With a photo, it's just a frame. That's a big deal. That's you can really have some fun with it in that way because it's just one frame. It's just one single photo, one single lighting situation, that sort of thing. Good. All right. Very good. I feel good about this. Awesome. Bam. Done. That's all. I hope that was valuable and inspirational to you in some way or another. Comment and let me know if it was. I love to hear that. Also, ask me questions, and I will answer your questions, and sometimes they end up becoming videos. I tend to do that every now and then. And find me on Instagram and Twitter and all those places. I've been having really interesting conversations with people on Instagram. They just found me, and it's super strange but super awesome, and it's been enlightening to talk to you guys and figure out where your brains are at as photographers and in your different stages of growing. So that's awesome. Please do that. I like more of that. That's it. Have a lovely day. Goodbye.